India recently concluded one of its most closely watched elections. Over 900 million people were eligible to vote. Each party aimed to secure a mandate from the people. The Election Commission worked tirelessly to ensure a fair election. The results were eagerly awaited by citizens and analysts. Two major alliances emerged as frontrunners: INDI-Alliance and NDA. These coalitions represented a broad spectrum of ideologies. The INDI-Alliance is a relatively new entity, a coalition of several regional and national parties. It aims to cater to a diverse population and promises social and economic reforms. On the other hand, the National Democratic Alliance, NDA, has been a dominant force in Indian politics. Led by the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, the NDA has governed India for several terms. The NDA focuses on economic development and national security. The significance of these alliances cannot be overstated. They represent the hopes and aspirations of millions of Indians. The INDI-Alliance brings together parties with a socialist and inclusive agenda. The NDA, with its right-wing stance, appeals to those prioritizing economic growth and nationalistic policies. These alliances symbolize different visions for India's future. The rivalry between INDI-Alliance and NDA has shaped the political discourse. The stakes were high, and both alliances left no stone unturned. Forming a government in India is a complex process. The party or coalition with the majority seats in the Lok Sabha is invited to form the government. The INDI-Alliance and NDA were the main contenders. The INDI-Alliance garnered significant support. Forming a government required more than just winning seats. The NDA secured alliances with smaller parties. The president invited the NDA to form the government. The INDI-Alliance emerged as a strong opposition. The aftermath of the elections brought significant changes. The INDI-Alliance's rise indicated a shift in voter preferences. People were looking for more inclusive and developmental policies. The NDA's victory reaffirmed its stronghold. It showed the electorate's trust in their leadership. The focus on economic policies and national security struck a chord with many voters. The political landscape became more polarized. The competition between INDI-Alliance and NDA intensified. This polarization was evident in the parliamentary debates and public discourse. Each alliance aimed to push its agenda while countering the other's narrative. The impact was also felt at the grassroots level. Regional parties within the INDI-Alliance gained prominence. This led to a more decentralized political structure. The NDA's dominance, however, ensured that national policies remained cohesive. Looking ahead, the political scenario in India is poised for interesting developments. The INDI-Alliance, although not in power, will play a critical role. As a strong opposition, they will monitor the government's actions. Their presence will ensure that issues of inclusivity and development remain in focus. The NDA, with its majority, has the responsibility to deliver on its promises. Economic growth, job creation, and national security will be their primary focus areas. The government's performance in these areas will be closely watched. Success or failure in these initiatives will have long-term implications. The political discourse is expected to remain vibrant. Public debates, media coverage, and social media interactions will shape opinions. The role of civil society and grassroots movements will be significant. The future of Indian politics looks dynamic, with both opportunities and challenges. For the citizens of India, the elections and their aftermath bring a mix of hope and responsibility. The electorate has voiced its preferences. Now, it is time to hold the elected representatives accountable. Active civic participation will be crucial. Citizens must engage with their leaders and demand transparency. The INDI-Alliance and NDA have set forth their agendas. It is up to the citizens to ensure these promises are kept. This involves staying informed, participating in public discussions, and voting in subsequent elections. An informed electorate is the backbone of a healthy democracy. Community involvement and social initiatives can complement government efforts. Together, they can drive the nation towards progress. India stands at the cusp of a new era, driven by the power of its people.